Welcome back. We are talking to some amazing women with careers in STEM and some future STEM geniuses as well, chatting with Zakia, Skylar, Temper, and Dr. Maxine. So we've got our first experiment gets down to the science of beauty, right?
Yes,
Let's talk about what we're doing here.
So here we are preparing a hydrating facial mist, right? With a few products here that everyone can do at home.
Okay.
And so it's very simple to do. We have an aloe vera juice base, which is very hydrating.
Okay.
We have that here.
Okay.
We have distilled water.
Okay.
And then we have various essential oils. We have lavender, we have rose, and we have peppermint, which all have multiple benefits that can be used for skin.
Okay.
And right now with the seasons changing, right, our skin is getting drier, so we need hydration. You can travel with them, throw them in your purse, pull them out, spray them.
Right.
Keep it moving.
So where do we start?
So let's start here. So we'll have Skylar. Okay. So it is 80% aloe vera juice is the base. So we'll almost fill that up for me, Skylar.
Okay. And what's coming next? I want to have that
ready.
ready.
And then next we'll have some water.
Okay. I'm going to let you do that part.
Okay. Yeah, Temple.
Here. Let me know in this style.
You stop right there.
Okay.
We'll just stop. We don't have to fill it up.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Temple, you can add some water.
Some water. Is it like 10%, 20%?
Actually, it should be about 15%. Okay.
And I love that you can ask the percentage and then still calculate that. Because you're not saying 15% of the bottle.
No.
You're of the actual solution,
correct.
right?
Yes. Correct.
Love it.
And so now we have essential oils that we can use. So each one provides a different benefit. So let's say lavender. Do you guys know what lavender does?
It calms me all the way down.
It's a calming,
all the way down.
Yes,
relaxing.
Yes.
Sure.
So it's very relaxing. It's very calming. So if you have any sort of inflammation with your skin, any redness or anything like that, lavender, you would want to find a facial mist with a lavender property in it. And then also rose is another sort of calming. Everybody has rose water, toners and facial mists and sprays and things like that. So we can just add a few drops, Temple, of let's do lavender. So we can calm it down.
Lavender. And then can we make one over here too?
Yes,
Is that
sure,
okay.
Sure.
Doc.
Here you go, Dr. Kane.
Okay,
There's some aloe vera. Okay.
And so while we're making this, I want to talk about the kind of questions that girls end up asking. Because you really are sort of broadening the horizons of girls who maybe are just used to buying it.
Correct.
As opposed to creating it, right? Was that your experience?
Yes, it was. A lot of questions that I asked were, I was very confused about how we were able to portion it and how to mix it in. A lot of the things, not just the facial mist, but I think the most challenging thing that we did was the hair cream. A lot of my friends
Why
didn't
was
really,
that challenging?
So you had to be it was so exact that a lot of people, it was either too watery or it was too thick, and you had to pay a lot of attention to how you did things. So some of my friends didn't really make it correctly, but I did.
Temple, how did you figure out that precision?
So I wasn't at the camp. I actually spoke at the camp last. Yeah, I spoke at the camp. I kind of closed it out for them, and I was just so impressed for what she was doing for these girls, and kind of that's what my mission's all about too, is promoting inclusion in STEM and showing girls and minorities that science is fun and cool, and you can have your swag, and you know, you don't have to have your lab joke, even though it's cute. You know, you don't have to have it to be a nerd or to be into STEM. So I really
love
what
that you're embracing what it means to be a nerd.
Yes.
The good things. They're good things. They're great things.
It's good things.
So what's happening? What's next?
And so one thing like that I always kind of preach to the girls in the camp and to the parents, right? Because this is a very new space in the STEM field, right? So I always have to show them like this is a viable career path. You know, you can actually get a career as a cosmetic science, as a formulation person. And so there are so many brands that don't have representation at the formulation stage.
Right.
That's why they kind of miss, right? And so I like to practice what I preach, right? And so I've always been a fragrance girly, and that's one thing that we work on at the camp. And so through my working at the camp, meeting with different perfumers, I was able to develop a hair perfume. So it's my love for hair, it's my love for fragrances, and I would not have been able to do this if I hadn't actually been learning through the Science of Beauty program.
Dr. Kane, how important are experiments, or experiences and experiments like this as we add a little bit of oil and get the facial mist ready?
It's super important for two reasons. Representation is key for these young ladies to know and understand that there are jobs, careers, and a lot of science and technology behind all the products that they use today. Super important. And then the other thing is the hands-on learning, the project-based learning. So what you see them doing is not just a lecture. It is about the touching, the feeling, doing the work, and experiencing.
And that's really what makes
about.
it stick,
That is
too,
correct.
right?
That's
That's what prompts the other questions, like, okay, this feels a little heavy. What do I need to do? What are the calculations, right, that you have to do to make it either stronger, make it last longer?
That's right. And that's just science. You know, it's experimenting. It's trying it. It's not working. It's reformulating. It's recalculating. It's remixing. And it's all the things. And you get to really just understand the time and the effort and the energy that goes into these products that we take for granted.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay, listen, we've got more experiments. Yes, we've got more things to learn coming up right after the break. Stay with us. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really want to thank you for season 3 of Portia. It's because of loyal viewers like you that we keep getting to share this daily dose of positivity all across the country. So just a reminder, I still need you to like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and tell your friends. You can catch us now in Orlando, in San Francisco, in Atlanta, and all across the country on Fox Soul. Tell your friends. We'll see you soon on Portia.